Welcome to your Platform Q learning experience. This video tutorial will show you how to search and replace field values. You can either search for a specific value, or you can search for a pattern with regular expression. There are a couple of learning objectives that we want to achieve. The learning objectives are: understand what the Business Object Builder can do, understand how to search and replace values on Platform Q, learn how to search for strings and replace them, learn how to add regular expressions to search for patterns and to replace them. If a user on Platform Q wants to enrich data or change data structures, it is necessary to use the Business Object Builder application. With the Business Object Builder, you can join Q objects with each other, or you can merge them. The Q objects can contain data from different source systems. Furthermore, you can also create a delta between two Q objects and remap field values of two different Q objects. It is also possible to create complex conditions as a filter. This learning video will focus to demonstrate how to search for field values and how to replace them. All operations within the Business Object Builder application can be carried out via graphical user interface, which means that no coding is required from the user. The operation search and replace can be found via the cell modifier button in Operations. With search and replace, you can search for field values and replace them with your desired target value. If you want to harmonize values in a column, you can use search and replace to eliminate other expressions of a value. In addition, you can search for patterns with regular expression. With regular expression, you can create a sequence of characters that specifies a search pattern. But be aware, you need to invest some time if you have never worked with regular expressions before. In addition, you can also use the search mode case insensitive, which means that you can treat upper and lowercase letters as being the same. This eases the process to find and replace values. Let's begin with the typical use case. We want to search for a value and replace it with another value. We begin with a result set that displays vendors and their location. In front of you, you can see that there are 4 different values for the city of Frankfurt am Main. We want to have a single value for the city of Frankfurt. Therefore, we are going to search for the first value, Frankfurt Main, and replace it with Frankfurt am Main. Relieve the result set and go to Home. Click on the Business Object Builder tile. Then click on Create New Q Object. We are going to select the Q object Master Vendor List. The semantic structure of Master Vendor List will be displayed on the Business Object Builder workboard. Then, click on Operations. Click on the plus button next to the Q object Master Vendor List. Then, click on Cell Modifier. In Cell Modifier, you can find the operation Search and Replace. You need to select the column City. The search mode for this column is Normal. Now we can search for Frankfurt/Main and replace it with Frankfurt am Main. Confirm your selection with the green check mark. Add a name to your Q object. Then click on Save and Execute. Furthermore, we can search for the value that should be removed from the result set. If no value pops up, we can be sure that the value was replaced by Frankfurt am Main. In our example, this is the case. It is also possible to use the search mode case insensitive. The approach is the same, but you are ignoring upper and lowercase letters. The second search mode we want to have a detailed look on is regular expressions. The search mode regular expressions helps you to create a sequence of characters that specifies a search pattern. You can create a regular expression for any value. However, the creation of a regular expression can consume some time. Platform Q offers you a cheat sheet in your documentation that will help you to create a RegEx search pattern. Mastering regular expression requires time effort. Please read also external sources to get familiar or consult somebody who has experience with it. Before we see how to create a regular expression search pattern, we want to have a look on our use case. We want to remove leading zeros from the field account number of vendor or creditor. To accomplish this, we need to create an expression that displays only leading zeros. We begin with adding a caret. This is an anchor, and with the caret we represent that the following value has to be at the beginning. Then we add the digit 0, which is the digit we are looking for, because we want to remove leading zeros. The second step is to describe that regardless of the number of zeros, we want to display them all. We can determine with a quantifier that one or more values of this digit will appear. And this is basically it. With this formula, we can search for all leading zeros and replace them with a target value of our choice. Let's have a look at Platform Q to see how you can use regular expressions. Click on the Business Object Builder tile. Then, click on Create New Q Object. Select the Q object Master Vendor List. Click on Operations. Then, click on the plus button next to the name of the selected Q object. Afterwards, click on Cell Modifier. We want to run our regular expression search on the field account number of vendor or creditor. Instead of the search mode Normal, we select Regular Expression. Then we add our regular expression search pattern and add the replacement. We add a vendor number. We confirm our configuration with the green check mark. Then we add a name to the Q object and click on Save and Execute. As you can see, the leading zeros from the field account number of vendor or creditor are replaced with our target value, vendor number. Let's summarize what we have learned so far. The Business Object Builder allows you to alter data structures and field values. The operation search and replace can be found via Cell Modifier. It is possible to search for fixed values and replace them with your target value. Furthermore, you can also use regular expressions as a search mode to search for specific search patterns. In addition, you can select the search mode to case insensitive. This means that you can treat upper and lowercase letters as being the same. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope that you have enjoyed this learning experience with Platform Q.